After collect sunwood from the other tree, now I'm going to collect sunwood from this tree as well. I need to sanitation tool again for cutting. This variety I selected from seedlings that will grow from seed about more than 10 years ago. This variety is soft flesh, produce smaller size fruit than the other one. It also have somewhat softer seeds than other variety that I grew. Very sweet fruit if you pick the right time. Outside of the skin, it's somewhat light yellow, and the flesh is deep pink red flesh. Super sweet when harvest at the right time. The grower also select this variety to collect sunwood. I'm gonna pick some of them today. Look like it has some good sunwood. We're gonna cut it and examination it. One other thing that I like to mention is that whenever I cut sunwood, I water my plants ahead of time, so it have good hydrated for better sunwood selection. Here we have two varieties, soft sweetie and crunchy good on the right hand side. I'm going to talk about the size of sunwood as well as what to look for when select the sunwood. Depend on the request of the grower, the size of the scion, how thick and how long. Without the request, most of the time the standard size is about 6 inches long. This Ziploc bag is about 7 inches. So I'm gonna cut the sunwood about 6 inches long. When you say about, sometimes it's a bit shorter, sometimes it's a bit longer. Sunwood about this size is workable. You see, probably you want to compare to a number 2 pencil, about number 2 pencil or half of number 2 pencil. Again, it depends on the request of the grower. Sometimes bigger, sometimes smaller. Also depend on the species of the fruit tree plant and availability of your tree scion wood collected. You gotta communication with the other grower, how they like it or what you have available, if they okay with it or not. Okay. Inspect the sunwood for the healthy, collect the healthy sunwood. This is guava sunwood, and this is the second year grow. This is the first year grow, and this is softwood, semi-softwood, and somewhat medium softwood. To hardwood, the guava, it had really hardwood and may be difficult to work with. Okay. When I cut the sunwood, you see I don't strip it, because when you strip it, it may damage the auxiliary bud section. So I would cut and leave ole a little bit here. Let the other grower either cut it shorter or let it. Eventually this one will fall off by itself. So I don't cut all the way down, or I don't strip it. Let's talk about the size, the length of the sunwood. So when we say 6 inches, We look at the 7 inches side of the back. If I cut it here, it's too long to put in the 7 inches back, but I cut it here, it's right about 6 inches, almost, maybe a bit shorter, but almost right side. You see they have a note there. The reason that we don't want to cut exactly 6 inches or a bit longer, because you see if we cut it here would be too short, and for the grower to do cutting when they try to wrap it on the tree, you see we need to have it the bottom, we need to have the bottom longer. For the grower, they would cut this off so they have enough space to work with when they insert this signwood into the rootstock. But if we cut it short here, then we may lose this section. But depend on the section where we want to cut it, or depend on the signwood, determine how long the cut is. The country good Scion have some young growth here. I had success with crafting a softwood before. Instead of remove it, I would keep it, just cut the tip off and leave this section. Let's go with the country good first. I'm gonna already label the Ziploc bag. Here the Scion, I already cut it out. The total is 4 Scions, including 1 extra. You see the reason I give 1 extra, that I let the grower know. We know that the guava variety is harder to do grafting than some of the other species of plants. So I including 1 extra. But then I look at the other signwood. It had very good section for grafting, so I including some more extra, but not all the time. Okay, usually I including 1 extra, but not many at like this time. No glossy paper, just standard newspaper. This recycled standard paper, clean, without any soil or any food stain on it. Just clean newspaper. Will depend on how you like it to do. I laid it on the newspaper. Most of the time I see people send signwood to me, they just bundle it up and they wrap it with newspaper or some other material. But this is standard way I do it. The reason I lay it out, when I roll it up, it will cover almost individually signwood, so it can protect and keep it moisture well. Alright, so let's see. This one a bit longer than 6 inches. This one is a bit longer. This one is a bit longer. This one is also a bit longer. This one less than 6 inches. This one about longer, and this one about 5 inches. About 6 inches, and then most of them 6 inches. You see that what I mean? Sometimes it's longer, sometimes shorter. See, this one's short, but very good signwood section. You see all the notes, and this is the semi-hardwood, and then this is somewhat a bit hardwood, and there's a section softwood on top I already cut off. It depends on where the note locate, and you're gonna cut it. You see what I mean? I let it section here longer, so when they remove this section, you have enough space to insert into the rootstock. So I'm gonna lay it down. Okay, lay it down. Yeah, this can take a longer time, but it's good to protect the sandwood from drying out. So I'm gonna roll it. Okay, you see it's covered almost every individually sandwich all together. See. Over. I'm gonna put into a Ziploc bag. I add some air in here, so it's cushion it. You have get a little space, not too much, enough to put into the box or bubble envelope. And now we're working with soft squeedy variety sandwood. Here example of soft squeedy sandwood. When I say about 6 inches, it could be 6 inches or a bit less than 6 inches. For example, this one 6 inches, this one and all two of the Scion wood here is the same branch that I cut it in 3 pieces. You see this one a little bit less than 6 inches, and this one also a little bit less than 6 inches, 5.5, right? Why is that? You see this connection here? Let's say if I cut this 6 inches, right? Make sure exactly 6 inches, and this one I make sure exactly 6 inches. Then this section, when I cut it, you see this section here, when I cut it, this would be shorter, this section would be shorter, and this be longer. It doesn't make any sense if you need longer here, because it's useless. Eventually it die back a little bit, and you end up close to the nose here. So no need to be have this long without the nose further. You see, when I cut like this, so you're gonna have a longer section on the back here. It's easier, give you more space for insert to work with, to insert this section into a rootstock, sandwood into wet newspaper. You don't have a newspaper, then you can use clean paper towel or brown paper towel is the best. The clean white paper towel may turn different color and people think that you use a dirty one, so it's best use the brown one. Beside that, the newspaper, recycle, better option. To leave the section of the petiole like this, when the grower pick it up, then they would recognize which way is up, which way is down, right? When you insert the sandwood. Also, another good thing is that you leave this long, they would know this one at the bottom, so it would insert the sandwood up like this. They will know this section, it will be at the bottom and this is in the top row. Right. All right, we can roll it down. Same thing, related. I add extra for this. You see this one a little bit short, but it's just extra. But most of them about good size. Right, same. You gotta roll it. This all the way. Now, some people use body tape. They can wrap this up, but either body tape or without body tape, very important to have moist material to protect the sign wood from drying out during transportation. When collect sign wood within few hours away, then you're gonna put into water bottle just like the other video I have. You don't have to do like this, or you can do like this and then put in the ziplock. Also the same thing. Okay, put it, roll it. Okay. Two variety of guava sign wood all ready to go to a new home. I wish you guys get there safe, help the new owner have a great success with rafting project, and you guys growing strong, healthy, produce abundance of tasty fruit for many years to come at your new mother trees. And I hope everybody have a great success rafting season. Take care for now. Bye bye.